Okay, good evening everyone. Let's start to begin with prayer before teachings. Alex, okay, yeah. Page 2, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Sambara, Sambara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong, Om Smara Vimana, Sarmaha Javahong. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. To the Buddha, Dharma, the Arhat Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers and sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, the Arhat Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers and sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, the Arhat Sangha, I go for refuge until enlightened. By the merits of listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mothers and sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free the numberless kind mothers and sentient beings from the unimaginable oceans of samsaric sufferings and lead them to the peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Tayata Shame Shamavati Shamita Shakru Angure Marugire Marichite Kerude Keyure Detawati Oloyani Vishuddha Nimale Palapanaye Kukure Kaka Krase Krasani Umuki Param Muki Amuki Shamitani Sawa Grana Bandanani Nikrita Sawa Para Prabhadina Vimuta Mara Pashat Siddhapita Buddha Mudra Anugatita Sawa Mari Pusharita Parishuddhe Vikasatu Sawa Mara Kamani. I prostrate to the gathering of the Dakinis of the three places, coming from the supreme holy sites of space and joy, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanations, and regard practitioners as their offspring. Aka Samaratsa Shataratsa Mariape. Aka Samaratsa Shataratsa Mariape. Aka Samaratsa Shataratsa Mariape. Dayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soha. Dayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soha. Dayata Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soha. To the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome, may they become non-existent, may they be pacified, may all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances, and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Kuriya Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified, may we be separated from adverse harmful conditions, may everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free from all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. Now the Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with a great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sanghas of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dharma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, while practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way. He saw the five skandhas also to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Shariputra said to the Noble Avalokiteshvara, Bodhisattva Mahasattva, how should a son or daughter of the noble family train, who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, said to the Venerable Shariputra, O Shariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice the profound Prajna Paramita should say in this way, seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature, form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form, form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation and consciousness are emptiness. Thus Shariputra's all dharmas are emptiness, there are no characteristics, there is no birth and no cessation, there is no impurity and no purity, there is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dharmas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dharmas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no old age and death. no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of Prajna Paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times, by means of Prajna Paramita, fully awaken to unsurpassable, true, complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of Prajna Paramita, the mantra of the great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the unequal mantra, the mantra that calms all suffering, should be known as truth, since there is no deception. The Prajna Paramita mantra is said in this way: Dayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhiya Soha. Thus Shariputra, Bodhisattva Mahasava, should train the profound Prajna Paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from that Samadhi and praised noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound Prajna Paramita just as you had taught, and all the Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Shariputra and noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, that the whole assembly and the world with its gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas rejoiced and praised the words of the Blessed One. Over to you, Elaine.
Thank you, Anila. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back for teachings. So tonight, the topic will be, is emptiness nothingness? So as we speak, Shifu is preparing. So he'll be coming out at shortly to commence teaching. So we will be talking about some of the announcements for a start. So what's happening for 2024. So 1st of January at 8 a.m. there will be some prayers that's going to go on for at 8 a.m. there will be an ocean of offering clouds raining down good fortune. Is in Tibetan. So come and create wholesome merits and auspicious conditions throughout light's offering. So may the world and every aspect of our lives be blessed with compassion, wisdom and strength in the new year. So scan to register here. So this is light and prayers for a brilliant 2024. And of course, the annual obstacle cleansing fire puja to usher all good things in on the 6th of January at 7:30 p.m. It will be performed by Shifu himself. This fire puja will help to purify sicknesses, mental disturbance, spirit harm, negative karma, and defilements by offering them to robust flames visualized as manifestation of Dorje Khandro. So this is the principal deity of this ritual. So do scan and register. And of course, navigate 2024 with wisdom. So on the 4th and 5th of January, and also the 12th at 8 p.m. So join us for these 3 special teachings by Rinpoche, and it's offering a special powerful dose of Dharma to heighten our awareness and foster growth in the upcoming year. So our special guest, Feng Shui Master Sherwin Teng, he will share insights on the outlook and predictions for the year of the Wood Dragon. So do not miss this unique opportunity to gain wisdom and insights. And of course, a special gift for everyone. It's upcoming Chinese New Year as the blessed full calligraphy. So this is like, it has become a tradition. So as the Chinese New Year approaches, so Sifu has, Singha Rinpoche has written and commissioned a special full calligraphy poster to give out to all devotees and visitors. So may everyone who see this blessed emblem have a year of abundance in merit and wisdom, as well as rich in happiness and good health. So it's available from the 4th of January, Thursday night, at the completion of the special teachings. That is that's the one that we just announced, right? So navigate 2024 with wisdom. So on the 4th, do come by so that you can receive this special calligraphy piece. And then it's time for Dharma Junior 2024. Registration is open. So registration is open, calling for all children 4 to 12 years old to join us to learn the Dharma in a fun and experiential way. So the starting date, first class will be 3rd of March, and this is the QR code to register. And of course, the youth program is also open. That will be for youth from 13 to 19 to join us on this Dharma journey of exploration, learning, self-awareness as well. It's for aspiring and inspiring young leaders. So 13 to 16, start date is the 9th with a 24-hour orientation. So it's 20 classes. And of course, there's one for the age 17 to 19, which is the start date will be from 24th of February, 22 classes. So do scan the QR code to register. And yeah, so tomorrow, so tonight, no prostrations, because tomorrow's Rinpoche will be going over to Kota Tinggi, Malaysia. So let's also wish him a fruitful trip, so to create the auspicious conditions for Rinpoche to return to teach. So not required, yeah? No prostrations after the teachings, but when he comes in later, we'll do the 3 prostrations. So thank you for listening. We'll be back shortly. Let's relax and chill. Thanks.
Just a quick note that we'll be reciting page 12. There's the 7-line prayer to Guru Rinpoche. For those who are new, welcome. Back to action. Yeah, live teachings. Yeah. Okay, we shall rise. Sorry. Hong. Hong인 여기 높탕삼 폐막해서 동볼라 약신 저기 온run에 폐마주네 세수드라 고독한 드럼만 보고 계기 제수 나들기 진길납체 세수서 구루베마시대호 오겐 여기 노창삼 폐막에사 동볼라 얍센 초긴 원run에 폐마주네 세수드라 고독한 드럼만 보고 계기 제선 다루기 징길납체 세수서 구루베마시디호 오겐 여기 납창삼 폐막에사 동볼라 약센 축인 원run에 Sudra Kodokandra Mambogo Gigi Tesundadrugi Jingi Lapche Sesuso Kuro Bema Siddhi Ho Ogyen Yogi No Changsa Pema Kesa Dongbola Yapsen Chogi No Drone Pema June Sesudra Kodokandra Mambogo Gigi Jesudadrugi Jingi Lapche Sesuso Guru Bema Siddhi Ho Ogyen Yogi Lapchansa Pema Kesa Dongbola Yapsen Chogi No Drone Pema June Sesudra Kodokandra Mambogo Gigi Jesudadrugi Jingi Lapche Sesuso Guru Dema Siddhi Ho. Let's offer 3 prostration. Okay, everyone, let's offer the long mandala offering, page 17. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Om Vajraground Ahong. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Om Vajraline Ahong. The outer ring encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Pavavideha. In the south, Jambudvipa. In the west, Aparalogandia. In the north is Uttarakuru. Around the east is the subcontinents Deha and Videha. Around the south, Chamara and Upper Chamara. Around the west, Satta and Uttaramatri. Around the north is the subcontinents Kurava and Karava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish-granting tree. In the west is the wish-granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here is the precious wheel, here is the precious jewel, here is the precious queen, here is the precious minister, here is the precious elephant, here is the precious and best of horses, here is the precious general, here is the great treasure vast. Here is the goddess of beauty, here is the goddess of garlands, here is the goddess of song, here is the goddess of dance, here is the goddess of flowers, here is the goddess of incense, here is the goddess of light, here is the goddess of perfume. Here is the sun, here is the moon, here is the umbrella, the all that is precious, here is the banner of victory in all directions. In the center are all the possessions precious to gods and men. This magnificent collection, lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy root Lama, together with you venerable lineage Lamas, Lama Losang Dowa Doje Chang, together with the assemblies of gods. I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted this to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as the veil of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects of my attachment, anger and ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from the 3 poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of your truth body, from billowing clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of the profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Idam Guru Randa Mandalagam Niyatayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, the unified Vajra state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances in the path may not occur, that I may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the two precious bodhicittas. Let's greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening. So today's topic is emptiness, nothingness. And the reason why I'm talking about this, or I want to talk about this, is because many people still continuously ask me, what is the purpose of studying or learning and practicing Buddhist philosophy where everything is empty and nothing. So what I want to say is that everything is empty, but everything still conditionally exists, so it is not nothing. So I was thinking about this because I was thinking about this topic in America. Somebody asked me this topic again and asked me to explain it another way, that that is not usually explained in the textbook, because she felt that just following the textbook answer was the answer is there, but she doesn't understand. The answer is there, but she doesn't understand. And so today then I want to explain what is emptiness, nothingness. So first of all, let's look at the term nothingness, where in Buddhism many people think, many people who don't understand Buddhism, then we say many things is nothing, is empty. And so there's a totally mistaken and a wrong view. How can it be nothing? Right? How can it be nothing? How can everything be nothing? Like right now there's this dog here. The dog exists or not? Right? You are here. Do you exist or not? Right? Do you exist? Are you present? Okay. So this is important, that you exist, and therefore you are not nothing because you exist. So in the long and short of it, definitely it cannot be nothingness. It cannot be nothingness. So I came up with something, a different explanation. About emptiness. I was thinking and reflecting, and so then what is emptiness? So I like to explain now in just in a few simple words, please understand emptiness as, from now onwards, as flexibility. If you can see emptiness as flexibility, then right now, this is a flower bud, but not, it is a flower but still a bud. It's not yet bloomed to become a flower, isn't it? But once it bloomed, it become a flower and no more a bud. Similarly, look at the flowers here. Now it has become a flower. It's no more a bud. But when the flower is pollinated, then it becomes a fruit. It's no more a flower. So emptiness should be understood as a continuous process due to flexibility. Then you will not be so tied up with the philosophical playing around with words. Because right now, the reason why I want to explain this is, right now, every one of us at every single point of our life has got ups and has got downs. And it can only be understood only if you have experienced it before. And the very situation that you are in now, that I'm in now, that we are in now, is only because we believe in upholding this current situation, this current pain, or this current happiness, or this current situation. For example, some people believe in staying together for the sake of children, and so therefore they still maintain a family unit. And so therefore some marriages are happy and blissful, some marriages are tortuous and sad. So therefore it cannot be nothingness. It cannot be nothingness, because everybody is in a situation, whether you are the adult, or you are the child, or you are the old person, the grandparent. You are existing because you are in a family unit. So this is something that is very important. You are existing because you are born out of parents. Okay? You are born out of the union of your parents. So therefore, you cannot be nothing. It's impossible for you to be nothing. But you are empty. At every single point of your life, it is empty. But you are not nothing. You are empty because you are in a situation where you can control your emotions, can control your thoughts, can decide upon your emotions, and decide upon your thoughts, and then decide upon your actions, and then decide upon the purification. So therefore, many people mistaken Buddhism, like many other religions, as now this life I come back to pay back my karma. I become your horse, become your cow, become your servant. I'm here to repay my previous life karmic debt. So in terms of nothingness, it cannot be, because there's suffering, there's an idea of paying back, there's an idea of receiving payment, receiving of a karmic repayment. But the flexibility is that there can be many other ways. That's why it's called emptiness. Please understand emptiness as flexibility. So your mindset that you choose because of your unstable emotional state is also empty of true existence. Right? When you like, right? When you like, right? But when you don't like, even though everything it is right and good, just because you don't like, right? Okay? So, is your emotion controlling you, or are you the master of your emotion? So are you playing with fire, or is the fire burning you? Are you the master of fire? That means you can cook with it, or is the fire burning down your house, burning your skin? You have the flexibility to decide that. It takes emotional maturity, and it takes many things, because the truth is, because of emptiness and not nothingness, we all have the power to influence other people's emotional states and emotional thoughts. We all have the power. So therefore, we can be very irresponsible to want to throw out our emotions and not be responsible for it. For example, right now my mood is bad, and I see this person as bad, and I see this action as bad, or I believe this action as bad, and so therefore what happens? I tell everybody I see that this is bad. But after next week or 2 weeks, I say, actually no, it's not like that. But I already influence the mind of other people that this is bad, or that person is bad, or that action is bad. So, what then is karma? Is that because we are not responsible for our emotions, and with our emotions we influence other people to that encapsulated time capsule of emotions. 我当时骂你，是用我当时的心情来骂你，来影响你的想法。可是过后，我心情好了之后，我没有这样觉得了，这个过了。可是那个人受伤害了，那个人去相信你当时的话，就变成真的。所以业障从哪里来？业障就是从这里而升起。业障是从我们的情绪的不稳定而升起。Okay, so karma, which just means action. Karma itself does not mean good nor bad. But when I say karma, what is your natural thought? Good or bad? Usually bad. Right? Because I say karma usually bad already. Right? But if it's karma, and you say karma somebody say, why that person so successful or so rich? Karma. You see? Karma is a good answer. But many people usually don't ask about other people's success and happiness. Well, we like to say about other people. Why? Because our negative karma is heavy, so we are very triggered and we are very excited by negative karma. When there's negative karma, we are triggered, we are excited, and we are activated. Maybe the term is we are activated by negative karma. We are activated by gossip, we are activated by hearsay. We don't check whether it's true or not, And actually true or not also not important. It's because once it's activated, it becomes, the flexibility of our mind and emotion goes up and down and left and right and go to swing to all the extremes. And so therefore, just one word, karma, activate usually all the bad, but actually it can activate all the good too. So when you can understand emptiness, is emptiness now then nothingness? Cannot be. It cannot be. Because what do you have in your stomach? What do you have in your stomach? Digesting food, right? Food that is being digested in your stomach, right? What do you have in your large intestine? Still food? Or shit? Right? It came from the same thing, you know. There cannot be shit if you don't put things in your mouth, you know. You want to put pleasant things in your mouth or terrible things in your mouth? You see? So why do we choose to put only pleasant things in our mouth, but the thing that come out from our mouth usually is terrible things? You see? We put in what we feel is tasty, what we feel is good in our mouth, right? But our mouth, the words that come out usually seems to be like the things that come out from the other end. Right? When we talk, we usually like to talk shit and gossip and negative things. Okay? We have to all reflect on that. And where does all this shit talking or all this come? When it all comes from just one thing. When we don't want to be responsible. It is all shit. When you don't want to be responsible, it is all shit. You will blame your emotion, blame the person who influenced you, blame the person who told you the stories, blame your mother, blame your father, blame your grandfather, blame your grandmother, blame teacher, blame friend, blame guru, blame the monk, blame the nun, blame everybody, but you'll never blame yourself. You never want to be responsible. So how can our suffering be nothing? How can our happiness be nothing? Okay? So when we say nothingness, how can things be nothingness when you have to eat? How can things be nothingness when you are working so hard to earn money to pay for your house? To pay for something that you cannot take away with you when you die. Right? Okay? So will you buy a house thinking of how you are going to release it? Or are you going to buy a house thinking that you are going to own it forever? Okay? This is something that's very important. When you go hotel, do you feel happy when you check in the hotel? Okay, go holiday, go hotel, nice. When you check out, do you feel sad? Huh? Check out, you feel sad, huh? Some feel sad, some don't feel sad, right? I don't know. So you check into, your consciousness check into your current body, and you're currently upkeeping your body and growing your hotel room, you're growing your hotel, and then your hotel will start to age. Okay? Your hotel will start to have many different things. Sooner or later you have to check out of this body hotel. You cannot take this body away with you. But you can enjoy your time in this hotel. Okay? What happened to the... Right? So you can enjoy the time you have in this hotel. You can enjoy your time in your holiday. Right? You can. This is something that is very important. So what is more important is what is the purpose of this life? Is something that we really need to reflect about. Okay? You need to reflect on what is the purpose of this life. What is the purpose of your existence? It cannot be nothing, because you are everything that you make yourself out to be. Right? You are everything that you make yourself out to be. Right? And if you took all your life to make yourself to who you are today, how can you be nothing? How can everything be nothing? It cannot be. So emptiness cannot be nothingness. You cannot be nothing. Your life cannot be nothing. Your house, your job, your family cannot be nothing. So don't think it is nothing. It cannot be nothing. Even your shit cannot be nothing. Right? But does the smell of your shit and your urine affect you? Okay? Is it pleasant? Okay? Is it pleasant? Your byproduct of your house, your current house, is it pleasant? Your feces, your urine, is it pleasant for you to continue to keep like this? So all these things is very important for each and every one of us to reflect and to understand. Okay? But because of emptiness, it is flexible. It is flexible. Like for example, I told one American student who asked me about emptiness, at that time, I think there was some chocolate chip cookie. So I asked, "What's this?" He said, "Chocolate chip cookie." I said, "What is chocolate chip cookie made from?" And then he explained, chocolate chip cookie is this, that. I said, "What is the main ingredient of chocolate chip cookie?" He said, "Wheat, okay, and flour." So wheat and flour, or wheat and flour and oats or something like that. I said, if that's the main ingredient, then why is it called chocolate chip cookie? It should be called cookie chocolate chip. You see? So he said I was playing with words. But I said, yeah, but you see, the main thing right now, if it's chocolate chip, then why don't you say the main ingredient is chocolate chip? Because the chocolate chip is not more than the cookie dough, right? It's not more, definitely. Right? Not more. But it has got a name called chocolate chip cookie. Similarly, right now, you are cookie. You are cookie. All of us are cookie. Your experience that is based on your emotion is not more than your life. So do you want to screw your own life up? Okay? Whatever your father, mother is, it is your father, mother karma. Whatever your life is, it is your base karma. Whatever decision that you make because of emptiness, because of flexibility, it is your responsibility and your karma. Okay? So don't be so powerless. It is because of flexibility, it's because of the law of karma that you are empowered, that you can become a Achuan cookie, Achuan fortune cookie, or Achuan set life cookie. Right? Correct or not? Right? So you have to think about it like this. Okay? Is it a fortune cookie? Are you a fortune cookie or are you a set life cookie? So this is something that is very important for each and every one of us to decide for yourself. And not because I don't get along with my mother, I do things to make other people not happy. Because I don't get along with my mother, I don't get along with my father, I make other people not happy. Because my mood not good, I make other people not happy. Because I don't get along my boss, I don't get along my colleague, I don't get along my father, I make other people not happy. You must understand that you can choose to not be responsible, but you cannot, we all cannot escape from the result of our choice or decision. Right? Like for example, maybe your guru asks you to do something. Your guru asks you to do something. You can tell your guru, because the other person say this, the other person say that, or that this group very toxic, this group very this group very that, right? And it's because you listen to toxic people tell you toxic story, you know, and you become a poison cookie. But you must understand that poison that came from that poison emotion does not mean that that person is poison or poisonous. That person is only harboring poisonous emotion. So when we say great compassion, the heart of sadness and great compassion, 大慈大悲，观世音菩萨。The heart of great compassion and great sadness, 大慈大悲. It shows compassion because we all know what we do have consequence. 大悲 is we cannot seem to free ourselves from our emotions. And it is, I want to say that it is not impossible, but it will take time, it will take effort, it will take practice, and it will also take guts, okay, and grit, right? It's like managing stress. Can you manage your stress? Okay, can you manage stress? Or do you want to blame other people? Everything is also somebody else's fault. Do you know somebody that will always tell you that it's somebody else's fault, but it's not their fault? Do you know people like that? You know people like that? Are you someone like that? You have to think. 你是不是自己是一个这样的人？哭父哭母的人 ，right? Cow north and cow mother, right? Is it? Somebody tell me say cow something that I was like I didn't understand. It took me more than 5 minutes, right? Then finally I understand, right? Then I was like laughing. I said, "Wow, you are very clever," right? But the main thing right now is this: because of compassion, you know. Because of compassion, you know this person is suffering because right now the person is suffering because the person is affected by their own story, their own emotion. Right? And you must know that you are flexible enough to know that you can be free of that. You can be free of that. And the only way we all can become emotionally and spiritually mature is that when we start to understand that we are not superhuman, we make mistakes, we will trip over, we will fall, we will fail, we will make mistakes, we admit it and we move on and we grow. Okay? How many of you here could never make mistake in your life? Okay? Everybody make mistakes. So nobody has a right to laugh or judge at somebody else when they make mistake, isn't it? Right? Nobody has the right to judge somebody else. 其实没有人有资格来判断其他人的，因为自己也是不是完美无瑕的。哦，而且完美无瑕的菩萨是不会判断人的，对吗？完美无瑕的菩萨是不会判断人的。The perfect ones don't judge. Those who want to judge don't have the qualities to judge others, because we ourselves not perfect. Okay? So, because of that, we understand how great compassion can come about because of the understanding of emptiness, because of flexibility. Alright? Because of flexibility. So, because of flexibility, because of emptiness, you must know chocolate chip cookie is a cookie with chocolate chip. Right? Or it is a chocolate chip, is a chocolate with is a mold of chocolate chips, melted chocolate chip with a little bit of chocolate dough. You understand? So you have to think about it, understand that chocolate chip cookie is 80% cookie, 20% chocolate chip. But yet, we say it as though it is 80% chocolate chip, 20% cookie. So similarly, because of the term chocolate chip cookie, we say, many of us say, my life sucks. My life is terrible. My life is bad. Right? Recently, I asked somebody, some students say FML. So I asked, what does FML mean? Right? The person just told me, say, oh, it means F my life. I said, why you want to F your life? Right? And so the person was telling me everything that he believed that his life is terrible. I say, I see your point. I don't judge you, but it is your decision to make your life effed up, I said. Right? Because remember, from now onwards, your cookie is 80%, 20% chocolate chip. Don't let that 20% of chocolate chip screw the 80% up. Understand? So whatever influence you have, not happy about your father, your mother, your grandmother, grandfather, okay, your ancestors, your whatever, okay. So this is something that's very important that you have to think about, whether you want to take responsibility for yourself, and so therefore that it can be for others. Never forget that everybody is an influencer. Every one of you is an influencer. You either be that 20% chocolate chip that can influence the 80% of your life to become chocolate chip cookie. You know, be like that, or you can be that 80% that lost out to somebody else's 20% of emotions. You decide yourself. Right? So emptiness cannot be nothingness, because everything that we have now exists, but exists conditionally. Just like the flower is still a bud. This is not a flower, it's only a bud. Once it becomes a bud, once it becomes a flower, it's no more a bud. Once it becomes a fruit, it's no more a flower. Okay? Flexibility, continuity. Right? Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent, and nothing is fixed. everything that you hear, if you always think that you're always hearing the negative things, the bad things, it means your negative karma is still very easily activated. If everything that you hear, even though sounds like bad, but you can transform your mind to make it good, that can push you to become a better version of your current self, that means your good karma is activated. That is, you are activating your good karma. 即係你自己經咯。你嘅命水好唔好你自己揀㗎啦，你是興你是衰是你自己經出嚟。So you choose and don't blame. Because you chose your hairstyle, right? Don't blame the barber. Don't blame the hairstylist. You chose your way you hold chopstick, right? Correct? You chose the way you hold chopstick. You chose to become habitualized by that. Just now during dinner, I saw somebody hold chopstick. Then I told myself, this is their choice. Right? Don't say, I also say for 20 years already. Right? Uji Japni bo. Got 20 years? Huh? 20 years, yeah. Who? Why you answer so loud? I say hold chopstick only, ma. Huh? Oh, I see. Right? Yeah. So then I decide on the person. This is their choice, isn't it? As long as they eat, they're happy, it's okay. How they hold the chopstick, left, right way, wrong way, left hand, right hand. As long as can eat and be healthy and be happy, can already. Right? Okay? If they choose to behave like a very crude person, scream loud, talk loud, behave like everything, then it's also their choice. They choose to want to be like that. People choose to want to be like that and not be what Chandra Rinpoche says, good, well-behaved and cultured, then it's also their choice. Your own choice. Right? If you choose to allow your emotions to control, swing to the extreme, then it is sometimes it's family karma. That's why it's important to do continuously, to do puja, accumulate merit, dedicate to ancestors, dedicate to family and relatives, because sometimes you will see some people are born into a family where the family just seem to cannot help but to quarrel, you know. Have you seen? Some families cannot help it but always quarrel. Some families enjoy quarreling. They say that it's like their family culture. Mind you, yes, you can enjoy now, but you're in the condition of always activating what? Activating all your previous life, all the bad karma to continue to activate down and continue to activate, continue to accumulate. Then, if you want to have the antidote, then seems like how much antidote also very difficult. Right? If you say you want to lose weight, but every day still eat, non-stop eating. Correct? That's why I said I have a very powerful patch you can buy from me. I assure you 1 week you lose 3 kilos. My patch. Yeah. Singha Rinpoche brand. SRB. Singha brand. SB. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. My patch. In 7 days you lose almost 10 pounds. Wow. 10 pounds in 7 days. Wow. Pay per pound you lose. Wow. Right, pay per pound you lose. Wow. Good marketing strategy, isn't it? I was in America, I turned on the television and looked at all the advertisements. I was wondering, people put in a lot of effort in doing advertisement, you know. I was just thinking to myself, wow, the amount of effort and time and energy they put in to make advertisement, wow, it's unbelievable. If they use all this energy to instead do something good for society and for people, then really maybe don't need this advertisement for medicine, for this, for that. Right? So, please understand from now, emptiness, the right view of emptiness, okay? What is the right view of emptiness? We understand it to be like flexibility. Okay? And because there's flexibility, you can make decision. Isn't it? You can make decision. Actually, you know what are the good decision. You know what are the right decision. Sometimes your mood come, you just want to act out, right? Yeah. When you want to act out, you will pay for it later. You will pay for it later, right? You will pay for it later in whatever ways only you will know in future. Only you will know in future. Only we will know in future. And actually, when it's the time to pay, actually you know. And that's why many people choose to suffer in silence. Right? Correct? You know why you want to suffer in silence, because you know it is a result of something we have done in our previous activities or previous motivation. Isn't it? Right? That's why people say, oh, keep quiet, don't say so much. Keep quiet, don't say so much. If you didn't do anything wrong and then somebody blame you and wrong you, this person sure talk very loud and sure talk very loud and sure make a lot of noise and complain and want to justify, isn't it? And become very self-righteous, isn't it? Right? But because you know, last time you also like that, last time you know like that, so they did that. So why? Then what happened? The payback time come. When the payback time, don't say. Don't say. Why? Because we know. Everyone knows. Because of this, because of that, because of whatever. You understand? So that's why, because of flexibility, because of ability to make decisions, let us all really accumulate merit and do purification. Very important. If you don't accumulate merit, you don't even want to do purification, you know. If you don't accumulate merit, you don't even want to accumulate merit. If you don't accumulate merit, you don't even think doing purification practice helps. If you don't accumulate merit, you don't even have the capability to have wisdom. So therefore, it all stems from accumulating merit. And one can never belittle, look down on merit accumulation. Because whatever we have now, even without accumulating good merit, new merit, we are totally exhausting our previous life merits. Okay? You must remember what I'm going to tell you now. Your life is not totally your karma. Your life, at least half of it, is also your decision. Don't blame karma. Don't blame previous life. Right? Your life, previous life karma brought you to whatever situation there. But your decision to eat, what to eat, to study, what decision, what this, what that, is also your decision. So don't just blame past life. Don't blame and say, don't blame others. It's also your decision. Even if somebody made the decision for you, it was also your decision to allow that decision to happen, and you just follow through, right? So it's ultimately your decision. This was what my guru told me. It's ultimately still your decision. Even though conditions may be up to 99%, but that 1% allowed the 99% to pass. Okay? So, it is never somebody else's fault alone. Or it's never somebody else's merit alone. It is also yourself. If it's a good thing, it's also you allowed it to happen. If it's a bad thing, it's also you allowed it to happen. So therefore right now is, do you want to allow your life to be good and successful? Yes or no? Yes? You want your life to be good? You want your life to be successful? Then can you please allow it? Okay? Yeah. Please repeat. I allow myself to be that state of body, speech and mind that I would like to manifest as my successful manifestation. Okay? People will give you what you are. People will not give you what you think you are. You may think that you can cook very well, but when they ask you to cook, you cannot cook. Just because you watch YouTube people baking every day does not mean you can bake. You understand? Just because you see the person can bake bread every day does not mean you can bake the bread. You can talk about it, you can take photo, take video, learn it, get certification, get everything, get diploma, get everything, but you don't know how to bake. I won't pay you whatever you show me. Because who wants to pay a lot of money for something that was taste terrible and suck and is hard and it's not delicious? Even though, for example, right, if somebody say, I want to work for you, and then they give you all the certificate, but when it comes to work, cannot perform. Will you pay that person to what the person say he is? Cannot perform. Cannot, right? So, you will only receive what you are. You will not receive what you think you are. Therefore, why? Because of emptiness, you should not think what you are, and if you think you are low, you are lousy, and life is bitter, people will give you that you are low, and you are lousy, and your life is bitter. But because of emptiness, because of the previous life good karma, so now you met with Dharma, now you met with Tantra, now you met with gurus, you receive refuge, you receive bodhicitta vows, you receive tantric vows, you receive initiation, and you can dissolve yourself because of flexibility, and you can re-arise as your meditational deity and be at that level of your meditational deity. Your life will change because you are beginning to become a superhuman being. Right? The reason why many people's life don't change, number one, they don't think and they don't believe that they can do it. Even they know that they are allowed to do it, they do it, but they doubt themselves. Right? You recite your sadhana, but you don't believe you are your idam. Right? You don't believe you are your idam. You still think that I am Agwan, I'm Apui, I'm Ahok. Right? And if you don't, you see, you already dissolve because of flexibility, you already dissolve and you already re-arise as your idam. How can you are the idam, how can you be your own human self? You check out, but you still keep on dreaming that you are still staying there, you know. Remember, doing your sadhana practice is like every day checking in, checking out of your hotel. And you have the freedom and the guts and the wealth and the power to check in and out any time of the day. Check in, check out, and check into another body, and then check out, and in and out, and in and out. You got the power to every day go different hotel. Enjoy different form, enjoy different identity, enjoy different manifestation, enjoy different manifest different blessings. It's so good, so blessed. But you don't believe. Because you choose not to believe, and you choose not to tap yourself to the energy and the unlimited energy of the gurus and the Buddhas. And you continue to be small-minded, like because of this. This person go, that person there quack quack, that person there quack quack, everybody quack quack together. Right? So it's your choice. You are, those of you who receive initiation, receive refuge, receive vows, receive initiation, and do your sadhana, at those moments you are the deity. Okay? Like when you pray to Buddha, you are not Buddha. Because you believe the Buddha is real and you believe you are real. How can that be a prayer itself? What is prayer? Prayer is a vibration. Prayer is a frequency that it must be tapped so that it can flow. You have to be the prayer. You have to be the prayer. You have to transmit the frequency of the prayer. It cannot transmit. It's like, maybe very high power, and then you use a very thin wire. What happened? Will the rubber on the wire melt? First it was heat up, and then it will start melting. You understand? But the main thing is, understand, you are given the wires. Tap on it, allow it to flow. Okay? So this is what I want to talk about. Nothingness and emptiness. So nothingness is not Buddhism. Okay? Nothingness, they don't believe in anything. But don't believe in anything, then how come they believe in themselves? Because they themselves is also something. Okay? The other one is extreme. They believe in a real true self. Okay? Like us, many of us still believe in our real true self. Because you believe in your real true self, you don't believe in, you don't know how to apply emptiness. or the philosophy of the skill of flexibility that you can dissolve and you can arise again. Check in hotel, check out hotel, check in hotel, check out hotel. One day can change form, different time, different types, based on your motivation, based on your practice, based on your initiation that you receive. Right? For example, if you are doing Chenrezig practice, will Kuan Yin complain about will Kuan Yin complain about all of you reciting and calling his name? Right? If I become Kuan Yin and I recite mantra, then other people recite mantra, why you call my name? Why you call me? Don't call me, huh? I'm Kuan Yin Private Limited. Huh? You never sign contract with me, huh? Cannot call my name. Funny, right? You understand what I'm saying? Okay? If you want to be, then you just be. You don't be a private limited Kuan Yin. You cannot be a private limited Amitabha Buddha, and you cannot be a private limited Green Tara. Right? What does the practice here mean? It's because many of us want to be, but then they can't end up private limited. Okay? So it's very oxymoron, very strange, very big contradiction. And we suffer because we accept and we feel that we like that contradiction. Okay? And you know you have that contradiction inside you. That's why you know sometimes you will smile because everything you know is the right thing to do, but I just not happy. You never make me happy. I don't want to give you. I don't want to do. I don't want to cooperate. I don't like. I don't this. I don't that. Okay? Like I said, all these things, we will pay for it. Right? We will pay for it. Yeah. How we pay for it, I don't know. Don't ask me. Right? But it is also your choice. You must believe. You must not just understand, but you must believe in merit accumulation. Without accumulating merit, you will not even want to accumulate merit. Without accumulating merit, you will not even want to do purification practice. Without accumulating merit, that's why you will see this sign. Those who come for teaching will want to continue to come for teaching. Those who once they stop and they think, hey, it's okay, nothing happened. I stay at home, I watch TV, shake leg, and have a cigarette, drink whiskey, gin tonic, and watch TV. Nothing happened. Life still go on, right? It's very good, man. Right? Rinpoche say, go and eat. Don't eat live seafood. I eat live seafood. Okay, nothing happened. But nothing. Still okay. I still eat live crab. Okay, nothing. Rinpoche say cannot. I eat. Right? It is ultimately your choice, like I said. Okay, it's ultimately everybody's choice. Whether you want to up your frequency or you want to be there just to prove your current strong-minded, egoistical point. Okay, then you will know. You will know how good our Dharma cultivation is. So how, somebody asked me in US, that they practice for now, next year US temple is 10 years anniversary. So they said, somebody asked me, how do I know if my Dharma practice is better? Two of them came to me together and asked this question. So I said, and they asked me to grade them on their practice now, So I smiled and said, if somebody said this about you, well, immediately that person, huh? What what do you say? They say, alamak, you see. Right? You want to know about your practice is when you are more responsible for your state of peace than what other people say about you. You understand? You're more aware of your own peace, your own serenity than what other people say, what other people think about you. Right? And so, when you want to know, how we want to know about ourselves is when one way is when people like, whether people like to tell you gossipy things a lot. Okay? If people like to tell you gossipy things, you know, oh, you are in the same frequency, gossip level. Okay? Or the other one is whether people are in the level, you are in the level where many people want to come and ask you to help them to right the wrongs or not. Okay? So you are still at the black and white level. Okay? But try to arise, go higher, beyond all this. You must know all beings, they definitely, those who live in black and white will ask for black and white. Those who live in right and wrong will ask for right and wrong. Okay? Yeah. So you just imagine, right? 4-horse road Kuan Yin temple, right? The Kuan Yin sit down there every day. How many people go blame, complain, justify, curse the other person, bless the other person, pray for grandchildren, pray for husband, pray for wife, no children, pray for children, got children, pray that children be good, right? Sometimes I wonder what is called pray for children to be good. Pray for children to listen to them. If the child listen to you, you also scared. If the child don't listen to you, you also worry. Right? So why have children? Okay? So why have children? Really? Oh. So if you have children, then you must have the awareness that you are the child's guru. Okay? You are your child's guru. If you have pets, you are your pet's guru. If you are your friends, if you have friends, you are responsible to lead them to enlightenment because they are your friends. Right? So for those who go to Dharma Junior, those teachers, you are the leader to lead them to enlightenment. Those of you who go to Dharma Youth, you are responsible to lead all them to enlightenment. Everybody think of many different ways to lead each other to enlightenment. Not everybody go there and everybody want to become the Indian chief. I'm supposed to lead enlightenment, you listen to me. Okay? Yeah. Or maybe become monk or nun, then I'm monk nun, you must listen to me. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? If you are responsible for your to lead your friend to enlightenment, your children to enlightenment, your pet to enlightenment, your ancestors to enlightenment, you will think of ways and means to circumvent their nonsense to lead them to enlightenment. Right? 最难做的72行最难做那一行就是做师父啊，72行最难做的就是师父那一行，千万你当上老师做师父了，笑了。OK， 呀，因为你要想到。这个不吃黄瓜，你要怎么样给他吃？他只是不吃黄瓜，整道菜有一点点黄瓜他不吃，因为有黄瓜，对吗？对不对 ？OK， I don't want to join this group because that group got people got do like that. I don't like. So is because of the person or the activity that you don't want to go, or is it you don't know how to face yourself, that's why you don't want to go? The truth is you don't know how to face yourself, and the truth is you do not know how to deal with yourself, but you blame other people. Right? It's the same for everybody. Right? 对吗？你不懂得怎么样去应付自己的情绪，去面对自己的情绪，最容易的是因为人家的错咯。就好像我为什么不要吃？因为那菜里面有一条黄瓜，对不对？我吃素的，阿弥陀佛。我不可以吃你的素，因为你的锅以前炒过肉，不可以吃。啊，很奇怪的吗？我最后跟他讲，阿弥陀佛，全部是新的。帮你炒菜的是肉炒的嘛？是肉拿刀来切菜哦，肉拿刀来炒菜哦，肉跟骨血肉骨来炒素菜给你吃啊，你不可以吃。阿弥陀佛。那你不可以去这边上厕所，因为那个厕所有吃过荤的人用过。啊，你不可以呼吸，因为这个空气有在这里吃过荤的人在这里呼吸过。So the more Puritan that person is, the more extreme the person is, it shows the weaker the person is, or the beginner is you. The moment you meet this, it means these are beginner. So how do you deal with beginner? Scold them? Beat them, curse them, ignore them, or be with them and encourage them. You understand? Is to be with them and encourage them. Then this is called 大慈大悲。因为你慈，所以你会很悲痛，因为你会想到他不吃黄瓜怎么办？啊，他不吃黄瓜。我这里是种地瓜的，我这里是种黄瓜，他不吃瓜，我真的是傻瓜。You understand? Yeah, just because I don't eat cucumber, I cannot eat the whole dish. Just the moment I see cucumber, I spoil my mood. I cannot eat. Right? You laugh, right? You laugh. It's like some people, they go somewhere to eat, then they see a cockroach nearby. And they say that the whole place is dirty, therefore cannot eat. But suddenly you think, yeah, if there's a cockroach, the place definitely dirty, so cannot eat. Correct or not? Correct? Then you are screwed. Right? Cockroach and ants and rats and rodent and all these things exist everywhere. Why don't forget you got worms in your stomach and your intestines too. You got bacteria inside you too. Right? So however pure you think and you feel you are and can be, there's always the other side. Okay? 因为我不爽、不甘愿、不高兴，所以不要去，不要参加这个团体，不要参加不要这个朋友，不要那个朋友，不要这个，不要那个，不要紧，而且还会跟人讲说为什么我不要？因为我跟你讲，他们那些，哎呀 ，these people like this, like this, like that, like that. Oh, that one like this, like this, like that, like that. Okay. So the moment when you hear this kind of thing, you know these are what? Beginner. These are immediately you know. This is called beginner. Understand? How you can have compassion, how to grow compassion, you see, behave like that, beginner. Okay? When they start to feel very difficult, 很为难，很多两难, is called growing stage. When people start to complain, Well, those who like to, in the beginning, is scold and scold, blame and blame and blame and blame. This is called basic foundation. Okay? Then primary foundation. When they start to complain and complain and complain. Complain about what? Do also die, don't do also die, why do? Okay? Then you know, oh, this one is not basic anymore. Go to primary stage. Can you see the difference? The beginning is they don't want to be responsible. It's always somebody else's fault. Second one is, you ask me to do, I do. That also I get scolding. I don't do, also I get scolding. So I do, also die, don't do, also die, don't do. This is called primary stage. Right? Because they start to want to do, want to step out, but then they do, then got mistake. They don't like other people to say them. Still got a pride, a lot of ego. Hello? Correct or not? Correct? Not correct. That's why you see, everything is good. That's why many people can tell me, Sifu, I like you, but I don't like to go temple. I go temple, I see this person say this, say that. I see that person do this, do that. I cannot take it. I cannot. What goes in my mind? Beginner, basic. Correct? Yeah, and primary level. Right? Why? Because first they see all the faults, second they see all the things. Right? What is the next higher level you want to know? You want to know? Next teaching then tell you. Correct. How can one time say shortcut? Correct. 一次过讲啊，不好就不好了咯。So far 我讲的对不对？对不对？挤兑一下对吗？刚刚开始是这样子的哦，刚开始一定是这样子的哦，right? So definitely like that, okay? Goes primary level, basic level, then primary level, right? Then there's a secondary level. Then there's an intermediate level, right? So there are many different. You see, I'm just, you believe me, maybe I'm talking nonsense, Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but so far it's real, right? Okay? Right? So far is, so many people can tell me, say, oh, Rinpoche, I like you, everything, I meet outside, talk outside, this, I don't go temple, right? And they say, man, go temple, like all the problem come. I don't go temple, no problem. Go temple, got problem. Means what? What does it mean? Scold the person, then don't come temple lah. Or what? It means that person at the what? What level? Basic foundational level. Now you understand? Okay? Those of you who follow me for at least 10 years should be able to see this. Those of you who follow me at least 20 years, you see another level already. Right? Now you start to laugh at yourself. Oh, last time I also like that. Right? Oh, Sifu, how you can do it? For me, blood died long time ago already. Okay? You understand? Right? So, third level. You know what's the third level? I tell you, third level is next week lah. Okay? Thank you. This ground anointed with perfume, bestrewn with flowers, a Mount Meru in the middle, the four great lands, the sun and the moon. Imagine as a Buddha land and offered to you. May all beings be able to enjoy this pure land. Om Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Gamniyatayami.
Okay, let's dedicate our merits. You sure? No. Okay, thank you. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, then may I able to liberate all sentient beings from their sufferings. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. And the land is circled by snowy mountains, you're the source of all happiness and good. All powerful charismatic tenzing capsule, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of the Buddha flourish. May those upholding the teachings have long lives. May all trust migrators be well and happy. And may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from the Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amritayu, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through explanations and practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is an unequal guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to bless me to never be separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru, that I may enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of the stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Due to the blessings of the Guru, the three jewels, and especially due to the enlightened activities of the Mazo Gyalmo, may Singha Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Homage to the assembly of deities who are the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by your knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing and power of the truth of the assembly of deities, may the lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. May the way the change raising, dream make and be Wang Bo Jam Pe Yang Gan Chen Gen Pe Song Gen Song Ka Pa Lo San Dra Pe Shan La So Wa De Me Me Za Wei Ta Chen Chen Rei Si Tri Me Ken Pe Wang Bo Jam Pe Yang Gan Chen Gen Pe So Gen Song Ka Pa Lo San Dra Pe Shan La So Wa De Me Me Za Wei Ta Chen Chen Rei Si Tri Me Ken Pe Wang Bo Jam Pe Yang Gan Chen Gen Pe So Gen Song Ka Pa Lo San Dra Pe Shan La So Wa De. Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you, everyone. Remember, no prostration for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you once again. So this is quick announcements for the upcoming events. So on the 1st, this is what's going to happen. There's light and prayers for Brilliant 2024. So the program will be at 8 a.m. Ocean of Offering Clouds Raining Down. Good Fortune is a Tibetan version of the prayer. So do join us. Come and create wholesome merits and auspicious conditions through light offerings. So may the world and every aspect of our lives be blessed with compassion, wisdom, and strength in the new year. So scan to register here. And also the annual obstacle cleansing fire puja. So on the 6th of January 2024 at 7:30 p.m. this puja will be performed by Singha Rinpoche, and this fire puja is the one to help you purify sicknesses, mental disturbances, spirit harm, negative karma and defilements by offering them to robust flames visualized as manifestation of Dorje Khandro. So the principal deity of this ritual will be Dorje Khandro. So do scan here to register. And of course, to navigate 2024 with wisdom. So on the 4th, 5th and 12th of January, do join us for these 3 special teachings by Singha Rinpoche, and he'll be offering a powerful dose of Dharma to heighten our awareness and also foster growth in the upcoming year. So our special guest, Feng Shui Master Sherwin Teng, will also share insights on the outlook and predictions of the new year of the Wood Dragon. So do not miss out this unique opportunity to gain wisdom and insights. And of course, the special gift for everyone, this is the blessed full calligraphy. And as Chinese New Year approaches, Singha Rinpoche has written and commissioned a special full calligraphy poster to give out to all devotees and visitors. So may everyone who see this blessed emblem have a year of abundance in merit as well as wisdom, rich in happiness and good health. So available from 4th of January, that's the Thursday night, that is upon the completion of the special teaching of Navigate 2024 with Wisdom. So do take note and come by to pick this special emblem up. And of course, registration for Dharma Junior 2024 is now open. So it's calling for children of ages 4 to 12 to join us to learn the Dharma in a fun and experiential way. So the start date will be the 3rd of March. So scan here to register. And of course, there's also the Leaks Youth 2024 registration that's also open. So calling for all youths from 13 to 19 to join us on this Dharma journey of exploration, learning, self-awareness, for aspiring and inspiring young leaders. So for 13 to 16 years old, the start date will be from the 9th of March with a 24-hour orientation, and it will be 20 lessons. And for those that's aged 17 to 19, it will start on the 24th of February for 22 lessons. So click here to register. And of course, that's why, like tomorrow, Singha Rinpoche is going over to Kota Tinggi, Tekchen Choling, Malaysia, so to create the auspicious conditions for Rinpoche to return to teach. That's why no prostrations is required after tonight's teaching. So thank you everyone for listening this far. So this is Ile Go. I'm signing off and wishing everyone a great week, and we'll see you soon at the temple. Thank you. Good night.